Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about that interview moment when So-min was asked what her mom thought about her and Hae-in working together. She laughed and said, "My mom really likes it. One time she went to the market to buy seaweed, but when she saw another brand, the one Oppa endorses, she put the original one back and bought that one instead." She even added that her mom took a photo as proof and sent it to her. And then So-min said something interesting. "I showed it to Oppa. She said Hae-in was really thankful and even asked her to pass on his gratitude to her mom." Now here's the part that really stood out to me.
보탠다라면서 문자를 해주셨거든요. 근데 그거를 제가
When describing the moment, she didn't say, "support for the drama." That would have been the neutral, professional way to phrase it. Instead, she said, "to express her support for us." That phrasing feels more personal, like it's referring to a bond between two people, not just a project. Language like that tends to slip out when there's something closer going on underneath. There's also the fact that she mentioned showing the picture to Hae-in. That part wasn't necessary. She could have told the story just from her mom's perspective. But by including him, and even sharing how he responded, it turns into something a little more revealing. It shows there's an ease in bringing him into her family moments. That there's warmth and familiarity between them, and maybe even a quiet desire to share that closeness with the public. Details like that can say a lot without being obvious. They're small but meaningful, the kind of things people naturally include when someone matters to them. So yes, on the surface, it's just seaweed. But sometimes the sweetest things hide in everyday moments, and they say more than we think.
A mother's approval is everything, you know.
It really is. And what's fascinating here is not just her being a casual fan. This is behavior that screams rooting for this bond. You know?
Totally. Like, I approve.
Exactly.
Okay. But then it gets even better. The language she used. So Min herself, in the interview, she said her mom did it to express her support for us.
Not the drama or the project.
Nope. Support for U.S. Okay, let's unpack this. U.S. Us where? Us why? Us how? My mind is racing.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that's huge because, I mean, you could say it's a slip of the tongue, maybe.
Is it, though? Is it really?
Well, here's the thing. Psychologically speaking, when people feel really aligned or bonded, truly close, their language shifts. They unconsciously use we and us. They include the other person, even in, family stories.
So it just slipped out because it feels natural to her to group them together.
Exactly. It's not about her trying to confirm anything necessarily. It's about how natural it feels for her to mentally link herself with him. It implies that closeness.
Okay, my shipper heart is soaring. Here's where it gets really interesting. She didn't have to tell us she showed him the picture. Why add that detail?
Right. Why share that specific interaction?
There's something so intimate about her choosing to tell him, first of all, and then choosing to tell us that she told him. My shipper heart just can't take it. It feels so personal.
It really does. It feels like her way of saying, look, my mom is rooting for you. Or maybe for us. And I want you to know that. I want you to feel that warmth too.
Oh, that's such a nurturing thing to do.
It is. It's building that connection, way beyond just being coworkers. It shows they talk off camera, share these little sweet real life things.
The kind of stuff you share with someone you're genuinely close to, really close.
Precisely. It's emotional currency.
Honestly, this moment feels like So-min is totally low-key bragging, doesn't it?
Ooh, interesting take. Bragging how?
Not about Hae-in himself, maybe, but bragging about how much her mom likes him and how sweetly he reacted to it all. You can just tell she's proud, tickled by that whole interaction.
Yeah, I can see that. See how charmed everyone is, even my mom. It's cute.
It is. It's like she's letting us in on this little private joy she has about it. One thing about this duo, their soft moments, they never really scream, do they?
No, never flashy.
But if you listen closely, really listen, they whisper everything.
Oh, that's well put, yeah.
And this interview with the seaweed and the us and the photo, this wasn't a whisper, this was practically a shout.
It really felt louder, didn't it? All those signals packed together.
Those quiet confirmations, they just hit different. They feel more authentic somehow.
Absolutely. Sharing that kind of behind the scenes warmth, it is a subtle way, maybe even a clever way, to signal a deep connection without, crossing professional lines explicitly.
Right. keep plausible deniability but feed the shippers.
Exactly. And often these quiet confirmations, they feel like the strongest proof because they aren't these huge manufactured PR stunts. They feel real.
So everything is pointing towards what we all hope, right? That they're most likely together. It's just so obvious they like each other.
The circumstantial evidence is certainly piling up, isn't it?
Tell me, with all this, her mom liking him, his mom liking her, the US, the shared moments, why wouldn't they be together?
Look, it's moved beyond just, oh, she switched seaweed. Her mom basically held up that package and, winked.
She did. It's like she said, this one has my son-in-law's face on it.
Exactly. It feels like case closed, my friends. Case closed. The big question now is if their families are basically shipping them as hard as we are.
Which they totally are.
And they're comfortable sharing these sweet, private-ish moments with the world.
Right.
What's left for us to do is just wait. Watch them make it official.
Oh my gosh, imagine. What kind of grand gestures do you think are coming?
We'll be here, analyzing every whisper, every glance.
Every single seaweed purchase. Until next time.
All right, besties. That's it for today. Thank you once again for hanging out with me. I love you guys.